Are you in love with a lady but don't know how to approach her or even get her to notice you? There are a few easy ways to get any woman to notice you while still creating a nice impression, if you have the time and patience. Have you ever met a stunning woman in a public place? It might happen at work, in the halls of a university, or even in a cafe you frequent. Approaching a woman you like who frequents the same place as you and using a pickup line isn't always the best option. After all, you'll see each other often, and if she rejects you, you'll feel like a loser every time she passes you by. If you only have one opportunity to chat with a woman you like, use these tips to wow her and fascinate her. If you like a woman who sometimes crosses paths with you, it's generally best to wait until she notices you before approaching her and charming her pants off. You'll be safer this way, she'll be more familiar with you and your presence, and with any luck and a few suggestions from this video, you'll be able to make her like you without even saying hello. Here are 7 methods to grab the attention of a lady you like. It's possible that the girl you like will never see you or be aware that you exist. Well, it may damage your ego, but it does happen from time to time, and all you have to do now is break out of that funk. If you want a lady to notice you and like you, you must find methods to pique her interest. You are free to use these 7 techniques as a starting point, and you'll get a lady to notice you and even like you before you ever speak to her. 1. Make yourself the focal point of attention. You run into her on a regular basis. However, if you want her attention, you must be the center of attention for everyone. Have fun and surround yourself with your friends, especially when the girl you like walks by. People in groups always get more attention than a single person hiding in a corner. You might think you'd blend in with the crowd, but even when you're with your friends, your contagious smile and upbeat demeanor can help you stand out. 2. Be well dressed. Dress formally. You're sure to attract the attention you desire if you dress like $1 million in clothing that fit and look fantastic on you, while also emphasizing your attributes. Don't be scared to stand out or be unusual, as long as what you're wearing flatters you. However, don't dress up just to attract attention. There's a fine line between looking nice and trying to draw attention to yourself. It's a good start to show the lady you like that you're a man who takes care of himself and grooms himself. 3. Make occasional eye contact with her. It may take a while for her to notice you at first, particularly if you've always been the timid man who avoids any sort of attention. However, anytime you have a chance, lock eyes with her for a little moment. If you stare at her for too long, she'll start to think you're weird. Every now and again, exchange a quick look. It'll make her wonder whether you're thinking about something. But, at least for the first week or 2, don't overdo it. 4. Take risks. The men who are brave and willing to take risks are the ones that are constantly having a good time, and making fascinating memories. And ladies like a man who is brave enough to do something that others may find uncomfortable or unpleasant. When she's around, get involved in anything, whether it's dancing or a fun rivalry amongst friends. She'll be in awe of you if you get her attention while doing something that grabs her interest. 5. Become acquainted with one of her associates. If you don't want to take a chance on chatting to her directly, becoming acquainted with one of her friends, whether a man or a female, is always a safe bet. This is perhaps the safest and most effective method to create an impression. 6. Self-assurance. When it comes to looking beautiful and catching a girl's attention, confidence is key. It's a personality characteristic that tells a lot about you even when you're not doing anything. Always be self-assured, no matter where you are. Stand tall, walk confidently, and talk with assurance. Have you ever been hesitant to talk to a coworker because he seemed to be so cool, confident, and inhibiting? Don't be that person. 7. Run into her at her place of business. It's time to speak to her once you've generated enough chances to run into her at work. Use your mutual friends or her online activity to find out when she's traveling to a new location with her pals, whether it's a party or someplace else. Make sure you arrive with your own pals or alone, so she has no clue the entire event was arranged ahead of time. When you see her in the same location and catch her eye, simply give her a puzzled expression as though you're not sure whether to say hello or not. Then just grin at her or use a half smile with a hint of surprise. If she's seen you enough times and knows who you are, she'll certainly notice you and return your grin.